Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
Let's touch on filters just a little bit. What do you generally tell people, generally speaking, what filter are y'all going to put in?
Well, we have a proprietary filter we had a manufacturer make for us, and it's actually the REEis filter. And filter's an interesting topic. It's the most important thing you can do for your air conditioning, and nobody does it. It drives me crazy. I mean, I go in my friends' house, they're like, "You're making a loud noise, not working correctly." I mean, you haven't changed your filter in 6 months, right? So if you don't change your filter, you're going to burn up your air conditioning unit. You're also going to destroy the performance of the equipment. So we had a product made. It's 3 inches thick instead of 1 inch thick, which means it has not quite 4 times the surface area of a conventional filter. Surface area is a filter does 2 things. It allows airflow to go through, so you don't want to restrict the airflow because your air conditioning system delivers cooling capacity through airflow. So you don't want to restrict airflow. 1 inch filters tend to do that. And you got to catch the particulates because dirt is the enemy of your air conditioning system. You coat your coils and your blower wheels and what have you, dirt, it's going to stop performing well. So our filter is, because it's larger format, it allows better airflow, catches smaller particulate, and doesn't allow air to bypass the filter.
But that won't fit in a typical home's return air plenum.
Yeah, well, we designed it so it will. So it has these gaskets so it sits inside your return box and not in the
at a 1 inch lip and then steps in?
No, it has a gasket that prevents air from going around it, so it slides into the box itself, and then the gasket holds it in place. So it's a brilliant filter.
You don't have to rebuild the return air?
You don't have to do anything, no. You got to go to our website and click on filter.
Todd,
you can go on our website.
That's another genius thing you've done. Wow.
It drives me crazy because we get customers, "Oh, I'm so upset. My new unit doesn't work." It's like, well, you haven't changed your filter in 9 months, and this is what happened. But you can go on our website. We have a filter store. You can buy them from our website. You can buy them, so we'll deliver them to you every 3 months or every 6 months. You can pay monthly. We've got a whole system. We've got a ton of clients that buy filters from us.
And on a 3-inch pleated filter, how often are you recommending they change it?
So again, it depends. Depends on how many filters you have, right? We like to tell people you want to have 250 square inches of filter grill for every ton of air conditioning. So but that's not always plausible, right? To have 1,000 square inches, that would be 220 by 25s. So if you have less than that, then I would change them 3 times a year. If you have 250 to 200 square inches of filter space per ton of air conditioning, again, a 20 by 25 is 500 square inches. So if you have 2 of those on a 4-ton, you can change them every 6 months.
Okay.
We have a cadence where we'll deliver them to you every 3 months or every 6 months. Okay. We charge $49 for the filter, I believe. And so you go get an $8 filter cost at Home Depot, right?
Right.
So you drive to Home Depot or you go to Amazon, get an $8 filter. And if you're actually changing that every month, you're putzing that ladder out every month doing that.
Right.
So I think it's crazy if you actually look at the true cost of those 1-inch filters and what your time and the cost of them. You buy 6 of them at $8, you're paying $48. Or you buy one of ours at $49, and ours is going to perform a lot better. Your system's not going to get dirty. You're not going to have to change it 6 times. You're going to change it once. So if you look at the map, it's the cheapest filter on the planet.
Well, that's incredible. And I was not aware that it's a retrofit that'll fit into a conventional return air.
Yeah, that's what it's designed for.
That
was the biggest challenge.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah, it took some time. I built some prototypes, and I had one manufacturer rip me off and put a product out exactly to my prototype.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Rosie on the house. Every Arizona homeowner's best friend.